We were last Friday with my mom in the grocery store. We were at the drinks section. Not in the haram side, but in the halal side, of course. So we were there and I saw some people with, alcohol in their carts. And I said to my mom that how childish do you actually have to be to drink alcohol in order to have fun? To drink alcohol to have fun. Just think about it. Really, how immature and childish do you have to be? To have fun you give away your clear thinking, your ability to reason and to make good decisions. And that is only the mental damage that it does. But to talk about the liver damage, and the kidney damage, and the brain cells are dying, and all that. Like, I don't know, childish and immature, yes, but I think even idiotic, foolish, and stupid. To drink to have fun. And just to make clear, I ain't drinking, but I'm not now talking about people who drink, in a, sophisticated way. Not to get drunk, but for the taste, drink one beer or one cider or a little bit of wine or cognac or whiskey. I'm not now talking about this. Although, of course I don't condone this either. I don't condone this. I don't accept it. I don't endorse it. But that's not what I'm talking about now. Neither am I talking about those people who drink to forget their misery and their, miserable existence. But I'm talking about those who drink so that they would have fun. Drink to have fun. And also, I mentioned to my mom, the people, when you speak to them about giving up drinking, not even necessarily in a religious way, but to just tell somebody to drink less or, stop drinking or stop drinking every weekend. And how they immediately understand it is that it means that they have to stop having fun. Like, how miserable life and existence do you have to have that you immediately, when somebody mentions stop drinking, you understand it as stop having fun? How is it that's the only fun that you can have? And I've never understood the people who go to these bars and nightclubs. I've never done it, I became Muslim before I was even 18 years old. It's, 18 years old in Finland that you can go to these nightclubs and bars. So I never could even, because then I became Muslim, so of course I couldn't go after that, but I never even had the desire to go. I wasn't waiting for it. I wasn't waiting to go when I turned 18. I wasn't going. But I don't understand these people who go to these nightclubs and bars to have fun. To get drunk, absolutely wasted, waste a lot of money, and, go home with some girl, have drunken sex, and then the girl becomes pregnant, accidentally, and, then they go use the birth control, abortion. In here it is used as if it is a birth control, which is very sad. Yeah, this is the Western values and the Western, Western morals. Let's just have a moment, like, yeah, I can smell the democracy and the freedom, the women's rights and all that, the human rights, the Western values. Can you smell it? Smells like. Anyways, Something else I wanted to mention. Wanted to make mention of. I don't remember. Yes, of course, we were talking about drinking to have fun. What even is fun? Now stay with me here. What is fun? Because I was thinking about this. You know, like, you know, people go to these bars to have fun. I don't see why it's fun. Now, what is fun? What for me is fun? Like, now if I think, you know, things that I want to do. Like, for example, reciting the Quran. That is very enjoyable. That is very calming. And can be, you know, very emotional. But is it fun? I would not call it fun. Although I think the dictionary term would fit it. But I would not call it fun. For me, the word fun is something different. You know, fun is when I make jokes. Fun is when I make jokes. Reciting Quran, it's not fun. It's pleasurable. It is very, very, you know, there's not even a word, you know, it's something above fun, you know. Fun is something, it's not, you know, fun is just, you know, something, it's not that grating, you know. You can get fun from many things. Anyways. And something like, you know, I'm an artist. So things that I do, you know, like painting. Painting, actually, I don't even think it's fun. Most of the time. The process of painting, it's not fun. Now some of you may think about, why do I do it then? If it's not fun. Well, maybe some of those hobby painters and amateurs, it may be fun. They do it because it's fun. It's nice to create something pretty nice. For me, it's not that. Because, you know, I'm the real deal. It's like I have these ideas and these, you know, things inside my head and I have to get it out. I have to get it out. Okay, most of the time the process of painting is very stressful. It's not fun. I'm just waiting it to be over. But I have to get the things out of my head. Okay, that's something I just have to, you know, it starts to like fall apart and collapse. My you know, starting to have like mental breakdown. To get the things out. It's kind of therapeutic. It's really helps my like mental health. Also. Yeah. So that's not fun. Fun is making jokes. For me, fun is making jokes. That's the like what I'm now when I say fun. That's fun is making jokes. Even like when I look at my artwork, even that like, you know, finished artwork. Even that can be many things, but it's like really fun. It can be emotional, it can be a little bit stressful, it can be annoying if I like don't really like how it turned out. It can be also very pleasurable if it did turn out well and I can just look at it and like, this is exactly what I wanted to do. But it's not fun. So what really is fun? Making jokes. But besides, I don't know. Writing sermons is not fun. Making food, it's not really fun. Spending time with people can be fun. That can be pretty fun sometimes. Depends who are you around, you know. If they're stupid people, then it's going to be very fun. But you know, I couldn't really now think about an option of taking one day of my life to go and do something that is fun with people. To just go and do something that is just fun. Go to an amusement park. I could not imagine me doing that. I feel like the most pleasure I get is not even from fun. It is from achievement. It is from self-improvement and self-reflection and, you know, just, you know, making achievements and, you know, chasing the akhirah. That's what I get, you know, I get fulfillment from that. Not fun. You know, fun is in the moment. It can be, you know, many things can be fun in the moment. But it's fulfilling. Because if I now make jokes, okay, let's face it, sometimes I make so good jokes that it kind of is like fulfilling. Because then I'm like, I'm so good. Too bad, most of them don't come when I'm in front of the camera, unfortunately. But people who are the most closest to me, they can testify. I make very good jokes sometimes. Especially when my mom knows this. My mom knows this, yes. Yeah, I think that's the thing, you know. The purpose of life, it is, you know, to try to achieve the akhirah. I cannot think of just going and doing something for fun. Now, if something can be beneficial and good and fun at the same time, that's a different thing. But just to go and have fun, just for the purpose of having fun, go to the amusement park to have fun, to ride the roller coaster to have fun, to go to the movies. Of course, that's like haram, but just an example. To go to movies and, you know, to watch a movie to have fun. I don't watch any movies. I don't listen to music. I don't do any of that, you know. It's haram. But even otherwise, there's no really benefit for it most of the time. Yeah. So my advice to you is just try to take things that are actually beneficial and, you know, you can improve yourself with it. And something that you also enjoy. Like memorizing the Quran. Or memorizing something else that is beneficial, like the books of knowledge. Or, you know, anything. Self-improvement in some ways. Whether it is physical self-improvement or mental self-improvement, improvement of your behavior and your, you know, moral conduct and your, you know, your adapt, you know, your how you behave and deal with people. Yes, that's what your time should be spent on. Not to have fun. Fun is for children.